Hello, hello, hello. I'm a chicken, so I'm just doing chili stuff. Oh my goodness. Boxy Sogfeet, thank you for the follow. Let me turn my laptop down a little bit. I did hear the notification. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day, night, afternoon, evening. I'm just planning on a chill night tonight, but nonsense always happens in my games when I say that. So hopefully you're doing well. Okay, let me still turn my laptop down a little bit. Too much echo. I'm just going to do some building. I started a bridge. I don't like it, so I'm going to work on that. And then tomorrow I go to the Woodland Mansion by myself to try and kill all the things that are going to be trying to kill me. I don't know if I'll have enough building material, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and get as far as I can. Okay. I just think that should be enough to do what I need to do. But again, in my game, you never know. I was watching my very first stream. So I got on TikTok on a whim. Anyway, so I'm going through my streams and uploading videos, and oh my gosh, it was so bad. It was so bad. And somebody said, as a creator, yeah, your first stuff is really bad. Oh my gosh, they weren't even kidding. Beyond Unique 323 just up and by. Okay, awesome, from Smurf. Gotcha. Awesome, awesome. And then I didn't hear, I'm sorry, I didn't hear the follow for you. I apologize. I know it worked for a previous person. I tell you, sometimes these alerts work and sometimes they don't. It's just so annoying. So annoying. Oh, it could be that I turned my laptop down way too low too as well, and I didn't see it. Smurf check in. Oh, see, I'm watching chat and not watching me. So it's this bridge. This is what I'm building. This bridge is ugly. It's always been ugly to me, and I'm going to fix it. I'm tired of looking at it. Be the only one. That's what I'm working on. I have an idea of how I want it to look in the end, so that's what I'm going to be working on. It should be chill, but in my games, nothing's chill. The unexpected always happens. So we'll see how far I get. And the sun's going down, so I'm gonna need to sleep. But basically, I'm changing it over to look something like this. This is just a start, and then it's gonna have a lot of plants and trees and leaves and stuff like that. So it's gonna look better. In the end, I promise it'll look better. It's funny that I do play Minecraft, but not all Minecrafters are builders. At least I have to work harder at it than most people, probably. Okay. Ooh, is that some experience of mine way out there? It is. But I'm not swimming all that way out there to get it. I'm a chicken. Cluck, 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 cluck. Yep. Alright, so let me go get the materials that I'm going to need and get started. Okay, so I heard that check in. Mr. Vinjock, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's see, what do I need? I should have everything here already. Doing great. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Gosh, I feel like I'm missing some stuff. Um, Let me just make some mud. I got mud, but let me just make some mud bricks once I figure out how to do this. Just popping in from Smurfs. Okay, awesome. Oh, Buckle Man. Thanks. Thanks. I'm trying to be quiet because I want to hear to see if my alert went off. Thank you for subscribing. 2 months. Awesome. And I'm still waiting to hear. But I didn't hear. Okay, subscribe. Oh, goodness. I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a good evening. I'm pretty sure it's evening for you, Pokemon. Um, I will tell you, I'm supposed to be going to the Woodland Mansion tonight. But I too scared. My daughter, who will be home in 30 days now from college, says, "Oh no, you're gonna do that on your own. I'm not into it." So I have to do it by myself. I don't care. I'm boss, right? I could do it. All right, I'm gonna try and figure out. I don't remember. Oh gosh, I needed hay, and I don't. Okay, that's how I'm supposed to make the mud bricks. Hold up. I think I have some. Uh oh. Uh oh. Ah, who doesn't have hay in a Minecraft world? Seriously. Fine. That's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. Uh, okay. Okay, 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 okay. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm going to do. Um, so here's what I was thinking. Oh, yay, I've got some hay. I was gonna say I could do this and then I could replant hay, but I'm gonna do this just the hay for now. Make my mud bricks and then carry on with my project. Yeah. Flex Burner. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? So I don't know if some of you have caught some of my streams. I'm okay, so I'm highly excitable and I jump a lot. I might scream sometimes. It happens. I'll fam. Okay. And so like I started to say I decided to join TikTok and I'm taking like highlights of most of my adventures, let's just say, because nonsense always shows up in my games, and so I just started posting that. So I think it'll come on the screen in a little bit, but yeah, if you get a chance, and if you're on TikTok, check it out. If you're not, no big deal. But I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast, and I wish I had done that sooner. Okay, yes, now we got the bricks that I need. Alrighty. I don't want. Okay, that'll work. Yeah. I finally got my YouTube handle. I know you guys probably know what. If you do YouTube, you know what that's about. Um, and yeah, you still gotta have 1,000 viewers to 1,000 subscribers. Plus, you need the viewership to be able to monetize and stuff. So I got a long way to go. Let me just say that now. I got a long, long, long way to go. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so the easiest way I think I'm going to do this is just tear down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just going to tear down. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Don't like drown. I know the water shouldn't be scary, but it's a scary place for me. I don't know why. All right. Let me just do this a little bit. and then I shall rebuild it better, faster, stronger. Yes, I'm old. That $6 million man. If anybody is my age, you know what that is. Oh, goodness. All right. Oh, I love these emotes. So cool. So cool. Alrighty. I'm gonna need some of this stuff, but it's all good. I'll get it with my boat because I'm not going in the water because the water is scary. Oh, this is a trip. Every time I do this, it's like whoa. Didn't I just say I don't like being in the water? It's like parting the Red Sea. I don't know what this is about, but it's a trip. The last time I did this, it did this. I don't know what this means. I don't get it, but it's whatever. So I gotta turn my laptop down. I'm still too loud. Too much echo. There we go. So yeah, I'm parting the seas here. All right. So I'm just gonna do so far, and then I'm going to build it back up. Okay, I'll go this far. But if any of you are veterans or married to veterans, thank you so much for your service. Happy Veterans Day. Um, really appreciate you. And yeah, if you are, go ahead and say so in the chat. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you. I am not a veteran. My dad was in the service. My brother, one of my brothers, was in the service. So yeah, I'm a military brat. Oh, I don't like being underwater. Yeah, military brat, and yeah, traveled several places. Oh my gosh, this is weird. This parting of the Red Sea thing is really weird. I don't get it. Yeah, so whoa. Yeah, I was born on in Montana on military Air Force Base, and I haven't been back there. It's the only place I haven't gone back to. Okay, that's not even true. There's a lot of places I haven't gone back to. Um, I don't think I need to. I think about it. Do I really need to? Someone says it's cold there. Yeah, I think it is. All right, let me step this up a little bit, and let's see. We'll go here, and then not granite, a little bit of mud and dirt. Okay, that should work. Yeah, I just don't get this part. It's a trip. And then look, I can't. Oh God, I can't. Can I not put anything in? Okay, I was gonna say. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's try this. And a mud brick, I guess. Nope. Okay, I'm squatting. So let me just do it this way. Goodness. All right. So yeah, that's a trick. Oh, oh. Don't want to get killed by a drown. Let me get to this bed. Hmm. I should have. I don't know. I was in such a hurry to build this bridge, but I never was feeling it, and so That's what I get for just building it anyway, but it happens. Okay, I'm squatting again. All right. Oh, come on. Dirt. I don't know. I have to embellish this later. It's easier just to build it and then tweak it later. But it's whatever. Oh, okay. And I don't know why I have to make it 5 apart. You found the mansion yet? Okay, so technically, yes, I found the mansion. I ended up using chunk base because yeah. I mean, I do have a Woodland Mansion map. I do have one, and I was going to use it, but I figured it might be too far away, and so why not? Why not just why not just use Chuck Base? Dress Rex the Magnus. I hope I'm saying that right. Thanks for the check-ins. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I don't know if in any of your worlds, Buckaman, that you've found them on your own. Usually in Minecraft Xbox 360, where I'm coming from. Yeah, I could find those on my own, but in this, it's just not happening. Close enough? Okay, you're good. How's the stream going? Yeah, so the stream is going good because I'm a chicken. I have to do something. I don't have to do something tomorrow, but I'm going to a place where a lot of things want to kill me. It's called the Woodland Mansion, and yeah. So I don't want to do. I don't want to even go that way. I was going to suggest to find it before stream. Could take a while if they are far away. It's funny. I was thinking about streaming the mansion tomorrow myself. Okay, yeah. So what I'll do, I may probably off stream go to the mansion. Yeah, find it. And yeah, so yeah, it seems kind of far. So that's the plan. I ran into on Pinkcraft. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, everything in this world is just so far. Far. Um, so darn it. I hate that I'm not gonna have enough moss. I knew I wouldn't, but that's okay. I will get some. I will make some, I guess. Yeah, so the Woodland Mansion, I mean, really, it's not that big of a deal. It's just, a pillager looking dude's trying to kill you. But, bring a bed, bring, I don't know. I'm going to definitely make an ender chest because there's so many goodies to bring back, and I know I won't have enough room, and it's probably going to be boat. I mean, it's just going to be far. I got to go like 10,000 blocks, 9 or 10,000 blocks. So, um, I just want to be prepared. And, I just have to like know when to run. The things that might get me are creepers because I won't be able to take my cats to help me, dogs. I won't be able to really do all that. So it's just me. I could do it. Maybe. Yeah, I could do it. And if I die, I'll just reset my respawn point and I should be good. Okay, I don't have much moss, so I shouldn't get carried away here. Uh, Although, I have an idea. I could put the moss on here. I could put the moss on here and it should make moss, if that makes sense. Yeah, let me finish this and then I'll see about that. That might work. That might work. Okay. I better get that bed by me too. I don't want to jump in the water. I hate the creatures that live in there. But I was saying that, yeah, I was making some clips of my first videos, and oh my gosh, they just were so bad. They're so bad. I'm like mumbling in the mic. I can hear every other word I'm saying. Yeah. So it's just amazing. It's funny how, where we start and where we end up. Um, yeah. Yeah. So, so anyway, my take on a lot of my videos is all the nonsense that happens, and gosh. Okay, I was gonna say it's getting dark already. That's the pain about my. I should be boss enough to like build in the dark, but I don't want to be like fighting things off all the time. So not gonna happen. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm going to get my boat. Oh shoot. Oh yeah, I have a boat over there now. Get my boat, get my bed, and yeah, see if I can turn this stuff into moss blocks. Do do do. I haven't really built anything in a while, so I mean, I am itching to build something. So this will satisfy me for a while. I went to a realm that I'm a part of, and yeah, so it's coming along. Wow, it's just amazing. So I am building a house there, so that was good. I almost thought, oh, let me go onto it tonight and build, but nah, I'll do it some other time. And that one doesn't have mobs turned on, doesn't have all the scary stuff right now. So I like going there. I wouldn't call it creative mode because I don't play in creative mode, but I could still die. All right, I just want this boat to be on this side. Alrighty. Yeah, it's just amazing like watching this world when I started. None of this was here, and then, the building and just everything. I was afraid of everything in this game. Coming from Xbox 360, I don't know, maybe, we didn't have a lot of stuff, and I don't know, maybe the mobs weren't as scary. I mean, I was literally terrified to do anything in this game, but I'm getting a little bit more brave, and so um yeah, I could do this. I could do this. Woodland Mansion is just another building with things trying to kill me. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right. So what do I need? Oh shoot. Um. Hmm. I think what I should have done was save some of that moss, but that's okay. I can go grab some, I think. Okay, this will have to do. And then bone meal. Oh, sometimes it's a pain building things out of resources you don't have too much of, but it's kind of also challenging to do so. Whoops. Bone meal. So, what plans do people have tomorrow? I know I'm going to the movies, and I didn't know I was going to the movies, but apparently my cousin bought me a ticket. So, I'm going to see Wakanda Forever, and I'm hoping it's all that and a bag of chips. Oh, I was supposed to go to an art show at my friend's house. You know, she's an artist and she paints. I just found out she fell down some stairs and is in the hospital in Arizona. So yeah, that's a whole different state. So that's not gonna happen. I feel really bad for her. I need to check in on her. But I was so looking forward to seeing her because I haven't seen her in like, I don't know, pre-COVID. So 2 years. Our boys are good friends from high school. I'm just waiting for the sun to go down. So I'm bummed that that art show is not gonna happen, and we'll have to check it out again later. Hopefully she'll have it soon. So other than that, I'll just be supporting some streamers and going from there. I did have to take in one of my cars. That infamous check engine light came on. And anyway, long story short, $2,000 later it's going to cost for the catalytic converter, bank 1. And all I really was going to do was sell the car, but it won't pass smog without that being fixed. So it's like, I'm very fortunate. I have another car to drive, but that's just not what I wanted to do. That's not the plan, but such is life. Such is life. Alright, so let me see if this trick will work. I'm hoping it will. But I don't know. Not all of this is cobblestone, so it may not. May not work. I'm hoping to get this bridge done tonight. I know it took me like weeks. Weeks to get it this far, but I mean, it's not like I'm on a time schedule or anything, but still. I think that's pretty slow. All right, so I think the trick is let's see. Let me get this track real quick. Uh-oh. Get it out of the way. I don't know why it keeps threatening to jump off this doggone bridge. I need it. And then, here's what I'm going to try and do. All right, do your magic. Really? I'm wasting it. Why won't it spread? Oh, come on. Oh, I don't like that. Maybe I have to put it like this. Okay, a little better. Oh, why is it picky? Oh my gosh, I didn't bring that much bone meal. Okay, let's try this again. Oh man. Whoa. What happened? Oh, I harvested it. Okay, well, so much for cheating. Well, okay. Let's see. All I need is some cobblestones somewhere. I don't know why I keep trying to grow it there. It's not growing. It's only growing a little bit, but why? Why just a little bit? No tree? Oh, okay. I got a tree. I should have quit while I was ahead. All right, so I got 7. All right, no big deal. I got this. Obviously, I am not going to finish this today. But let me go make some more of this moss stuff. Whoa, I can steer. Gosh, I really wanted that to just work before I didn't have to do this way over here. Shadow Reaper, how are you? I don't think I've seen you in a while. Hopefully you're doing good. All right, I think there's a place over here. Gizmo. Oh, my real dog is just gonna bark all night. All right, I don't know what the significance of this area is, but it's going to. What's with all the trees? Whoa, kind of dark. What's that scary noise? I didn't bring a bed with me. What was I thinking? Doing good, and you? I'm doing good. As long as I'm doing good. I can't complain. I didn't do too much today. Took a car in. Uh, I don't know. I might get it. I think I'll get it fixed, but I didn't do too much. Hung out with my uncle. He took me to take my car in to see about getting a catalytic converter or something like that. Uh, Hopefully you didn't have to do too much or work. And I was just telling everyone in chat that, whoa, if you served in the military, or even if you're a spouse of a military, thank you so much. I know that's not always easy. Spouses have to travel a lot. So for those of you who were in the service, thank you so much. All right, sun's right above me, so I have plenty of time. So I'm gonna get this moss here. Hi, Raven Wolf. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? I tell you, you guys all have such cool gamer tags. I didn't have forethought in mind. I was just to the point. I love your gamer tag. All right. But I'm not going to change it now. It is what it is. Good evening. Just came by to share the Smurf love and to be looking for now. Awesome. Sounds good. Insane Lawyer. How are you? How are you doing? Thanks for checking in and stopping by. I know you were super busy all the time as well. But of course, always appreciate you guys stopping by. Another cool gamer tag name. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well. I can't complain. Yeah, I usually save the scary stuff for a Saturday, and yeah, where I'm going tomorrow, scared of me. So you guys get to see me kind of try and build. Keyword, kind of try. All right. Okay, I can't do that here. I don't know what the rules are. Why can I do it some places and not the other places? I think I have to do it down here. Yeah, this is a trick to get moss, so. I have a feeling I better head back towards a bed, or nonsense will happen. Yep. And then I'm going to go work on my bridge again. Let's see, how much moss do I have? Oh. I better put some stuff away. There's this guy I follow. I think he may be one of the first. I only just recently installed TikTok. I never had it. but I would watch the reels. But he's so funny. So he does a lot of things about video games, like the different video games, what they're like, and he always does one on Minecraft. And I shouldn't tell you guys half the story without telling you his name. I don't know what it is, but next time I'll have his info. But I watched one tonight. It's like, how you, for instance, it's like how you die in Minecraft versus, Apex or some of the other fighting games. It's just hilarious. And, they're very short videos and he's so spot on. I don't know so much about the other video games, but he's so spot on. I should look him up real quick. Okay, I'm just trying to get in here so I can go to bed so that I can finish my bridge. Oops. Let me eat my food. All right, what do I need to leave behind? Uh, Maybe the cobblestone. Because the cobblestone to me is not working. We'll do this. Oh no, we'll go this way. All right, I'm gonna regret just putting stuff anywhere, but it is what it is. Mm. I am so tempted. I didn't realize Modern Warfare 2 or whatever was so expensive. But I'm so tempted to download it because I've been watching people play and I feel like I could do it. Um, I'm terrible at shooting games. My aim is awful. But I think I want to try. I think I might like pick up my old Call of Duties and you know, get better at those first, I think, before I collab with anybody else or before anybody allows me to get into the game. Yeah, I think that might be the plan. But I'm so excited because my son, who could care less to play video games with his mom, really, seriously. Although his friends all think I'm cool because I like video games. He said he would play it with me if I bought it. Now, as much as I love video games, even though he's got more money than I do, I'm gonna buy it. So I cannot wait. Eventually, once I get my car situation set up. Apex, okay. Yeah, I don't even know the difference between a lot of them. I've seen them. Some have portals. I guess that's called portals, and then some have, I don't know. I don't know all the different. But I'm so excited. So he has this. Is it Steam? He has a handheld thing that uses Steam games, and so I'm just so excited that he is going to humor me and play with his mama. I hope I don't embarrass him too much. He'll be on mic, I'll be on mic. Yeah, we're gonna do this thing. Gonna do this mom and son bonding. And hopefully my daughter won't get too jealous. I love playing COD and my oh yeah. So I just have the previous ones, and I don't know which ones, but I don't know. I found 3 or 4 of them over here. So okay, I'll tell you. The last time I played with my daughter, I'm playing. I'm thinking I'm doing okay. I may have gotten one kill shot. Then she tells me, "Oh, by the way, we were on separate teams." I'm like, "What are you talking about? We were on separate teams." So, do you think I won that game? That's a no. I'm like, "Okay, all right." That's what I get for not starting the game myself and just letting her click through everything. So, I got her number. I think I'll practice while she's gone and she's going to get surprised. Yep. No, no. So, I mean, honestly, I'll tell you. I think I even asked a streamer today. I'm like, okay, or my son. I asked my son, how can you tell who's on your team? And he's like, oh, just by what they're wearing. I'm like, no, I can't tell. I really can't. And I guess there's name tag or there's names above their head or something. I don't know. I just have to figure that out before it's too long. And I know if I played Call of Duty, I should know that, but I really don't. I never really paid too much attention to it. So you guys can tell me. All right. This is going to look nicer once it's all done. I'm not sure about this tree. Got carried away there. All right. Oh, and then I do a random game on Mondays, and so I everybody was playing Fortnite. So I downloaded Fortnite and I played that for a random game. Now playing a random game that first, what do you call it, walkthrough, first whatever, is kind of, on stream, it's kind of nerve wracking actually. It's kind of scary. Thank goodness there was somebody on stream that had played and was telling me what to do and helping me, because otherwise it really would have been a comedy show, because you got to have some inkling. The first time I died playing Fortnite, my character accidentally drank something, I don't know, health. I'm partying the red seas again. And I died, and then I found out you could drive vehicles. Oh my gosh! After that, I killed two or three people by running them over. They never saw it coming. That was fun. So, and then I was in sixth place. So I was happy about that. Now, I'm sure there's more than six people. I don't know how I'm going to get that boat. That boat is doing weird things. Oh, Nelly. I think I'll just should be able to hop in that boat. And swim out. Cool. That worked. I didn't die. Oh, the dolphins want to play with me. Nope. Not this time, dolphins. That was last time. All right. So there's a few games I want to try. The shooting games. I just need to get better at them. And so let's see. Wait, Fortnite, Apex. Oh gosh, Valorant. I don't even know how you say that. Yeah, just there's quite a few. All right, I'm making myself dizzy. I really don't want that tree. You gotta go. Okay, let's try this. Oops. I enjoy I don't know, I seem to be watching this one particular streamer, and when they cuss like a sailor and then they have in there no cussing for what, 10 minutes, and I have enough redemption points. Oh my gosh, that is so fun. Got somebody on that one today, and then just when he thought it was over, because the time was over, somebody else redeemed it. So for me, since I consider myself a PG streamer, I would actually put the opposite. That I'd have to cuss for 10 minutes. That would be weird. That'd be weird. Kind of fun, but weird. Don't get me wrong. Off stream, yeah, I can do so, but I try to be chill. Okay. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I think I know why it took me so long, cause I get bored easily. But I'm gonna do this. That's what I get for not. Well, I didn't know about moss before then, actually. Can't fault me. Um, let's see. All right, can I put that wood back? Never knew I chopped it down. Yes, I can. Alrighty. How many nights will it take me to build this? Goodness. Mm, okay. I got time. I got time. I got time. I got time. All right, I think. Mm, yeah. I still don't have enough train track for this thing anyway. I got a lot of it, but not all of it. That's okay. Back to the mine shaft at some point, and I am sure I will get it all. So which way do I need to go? This way? Let me get this moss. Oh, I'm halfway there. Okay, I'm not halfway there, but I got this. Okay. Apex, apex. I'll have to look up that and see what what makes apex different. Like I think with if I'm not mistaken, with Fortnite there's something about Chrome. I don't know. I watched the video about the Chrome was taken over and I don't know. And then I don't know, and and then when I watch people play to me it has no the Chrome has no relevance unless I'm just missing something. So I'll have to see what the Apex stuff is all about. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I can do this. Let's start doing it a little bit faster. You want to be done? You just do it. Whoa, I'm gonna fall in. Darn it. Oh gosh, this moss though is so touchy. I try not to cuss and stream to be more respectful. By the way, did you actually use the word cuss and did it change it or would it not let you use it or was that just a typo? Just out of curiosity because I think I have some lockdowns on apparently. I don't know. I might be too rigid here. Yeah, I think it is respectful, and a lot of the times it's not necessary. Oops, sorry, I've got notifications going up right where the chat is. It's your phone that did it. Yeah, the phone always tries to help us out, doesn't it? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I had somebody trying to just say something really simple one time, and he's like, he couldn't. Okay, that's ugly, and it's gone. Mm, okay, no big deal. I'll get it eventually, or I won't. um, yeah, and so one time I was watching people. I guess they were in a realm in Microsoft, and then he had people on, but it was just mass chaos. The people that were on the stream with him, you know, You just don't know what they're going to say. And if they're not used to you streaming, that could be problematic. And I told myself, okay, if I go to a realm, I will turn off the chat mode. And I did. And I just, yeah, it's just easier. I'm thinking. It depends, time and place. All right. I'm doing this thing. How much moss do I have? Only have 16. So I have to make more moss. Da, 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 mud, blah, blah, blah. Okay. If I play Call of Duty, I remember myself trying not to rage or cussing. So I've seen a lot of players really get upset. I mean, really get upset when they lose. And I don't know. I just have fun. But there's gamers that, want to win. I get it. I completely get it. I mean, if I die in Minecraft when I really don't want to, I get it. Um, I was watching this girl and she was, okay, I'm just going to say it. She was bad, but she knew she was bad. And that kind of made me like say, oh, I could play this game. But she's like, oh, normally I'm just having a fit. And so I was really glad to hear that she was just taking it all in stride this time. And maybe it was because, somebody was watching her on stream. Um, so, yeah. And then, like I said, when I got to take cussing away from somebody, he was more chill with the game, but he's really good anyway. He can play the heck out of some Call of Duty, and he knows it. Me, as someone watching, I'm not expecting you to win all the time. I'm just watching. I'm just watching to see how it goes. That's all. Cause I know how I play. It's just fun. It's entertainment. Okay, 7. All right. I feel like I'm making progress. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to fix the middle because I'm going to head and put the track back on. So let's see. Whoa. So in Minecraft, I don't know about other video games, but mostly in Minecraft, there's a YouTube channel called, I think it's called uh YouTube channel. Yeah, Gamers React, and they show different clips of different things happening in games, and they have a theme, baby ragers or unluckiest clips. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. Um so I don't know if they have that for other video games, but yeah, sometimes people, throwing controllers, and to me, I don't know, it's not that serious. That's just that's just my thought. Just my thought on things. But it could be my age too. With wisdom comes, I don't know. Did I just call myself wise? With old age comes a different mentality. We'll go with that. How about that? Yeah, wise? Nah. Okay, so, all right. I'm going to, ooh, I want this brick too. So, let me get this out of here. And this one. 3. Okay. Mm, yeah, I can't really talk when I was younger. Just things, yeah. I don't let things bother me as much as they used to when I was younger. Um, younger, oh, people, if it was my birthday, oh, we had to celebrate on my birthday. Not the day before, not the day after. Just silly things like that. It's like, really? No, I don't care. I do care about my birthday. I'm still expecting the kiddos to care about my birthday and, you know, take care of mom. But it's all good. Things don't bother me too much like they used to. All right, so I think this part will be good. Boom. Building away. Yay. Fixing this thing. Yeah, that's good. Dirt's good. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm not making the trek over to the Woodland Mansion. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, but I just mentally, my hard stuff, I just keep for Saturday. I might have to do a shot of tequila. That usually gets me through. Your boy Teddy. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. I'm just taking a chilling approach to the game tonight. So I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing good. I'll have to check your schedule. I'm trying to like catch people at different times, but it doesn't always work out. Doesn't. Whoa. I'm driving with one hand, guys, as I look where I'm not going. Yep. Yep. Decided on doing some building. That's what Minecrafters do. But I seem to be always killing mobs and stuff. But today I'm taking it easy. Tonight, I should say. Alright. I need some more bone meal so I can make some more moss and get this bridge done. Oh, and go to bed. Shoot. Minecraft bed. Right. I almost missed that one. I know I should take down Halloween, but I just haven't yet. I put those up after Halloween, so I figured they're going to stay up a little bit. Okay. Oh man, I could have swore I had bone meal like made already. I guess not. Okay. Boom. Oh, I had more track. Okay, I got one thing of moss. This may not work and it may work. So, let's see. Oh, this time. Oh, I do have a bed. Okay, good. I was gonna say this time I'll be smart and bring a bed where I'm at. But I got a bed. Mud. I'm just going to put the mud in here for now. I'll put all that stuff away later. Darn. I don't have any cobblestone bricks. I don't even really know how to. Let's see. How do I make those? Nope. Nope. Dang, I'm probably gonna have to cook them or something. I gotta check it out. Oh, sorry. I know I'm clicking loud on that controller. Oh, let's put it lower. Okay, so I need stone. Okay, that's what I figured. Which I got stone. Okay. We'll go with that quantity for now. And then we'll put this stuff back. And then I'll go make some moss and that'll be that. Piece of cake. Okay. Yeah. I'm good. Eventually, I gotta put these red tracks back. I think I'll just put them down. Whoa. So that I have them there, and then I just gotta put some redstone, and then I don't even know why I'm building the bridge. I mean, I take a boat most of the time, but whatever. As my daughter would say, it's whatever. It's whatever. Okay. So if I put this here, I'm hoping this will do the trick. I don't know what's with the trees. I don't even know why I started digging in here. I guess I need a cobblestone. Maybe. We'll just go with that. It seems kind of dark in here. Alright, let's do this too, man. Will you grow up here if I ask you to? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that'll work. This hopefully will have me halfway done with my bridge, doing it this way. All right. Whoops. Oopsie. Come on. See, I don't know why. What the heck? Okay. Reset game. Reset. There we go. I don't know. It just won't let me do moss on some of these things. Okay, there we go. Okay. I don't like the way it sounds to walk on moss because it reminds me of a creeper. You know, that's scary enough in itself. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if it's dark. Is it dark? No, it's good. I'm still good. I don't have to go to bed yet. What's in there? Oh, cue scary music. All right. I want this one. This one. Darn. I hear a cow. I don't know why. Come on. I need the moss. Ay. I don't know how long ago I went to bed. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Don't panic about that. Okay. Do. All right. I think that's good enough for now. I don't know how putting bone meal on stone makes moss, but I'll take it. If the Minecraft people say that's what happens, then fine. We'll go with that. Alright, we'll go with that. So, my daughter will be home in about 30 days. If everything remains the same, nothing changes. So, I told her to be ready because we gotta go to the end. Well, let's see. Find the end portal, which I'm gonna cheat on that too. And then kill the dragon. And then go to the end. She's already told me that I cannot. I've killed a dragon by myself before. It's not easy. But she told me that I can't do it by myself. I have to wait till she gets here. Fine. But I have to set everything up. Fine. Get the nether, get the pearls, get everything ready. And then go to the end. And, I can't do that without her. Which is fine because I don't want to. And then, but she won't do this Woodland Mansion with me, which is fine. I don't care, really. And then what else do we, oh, and then we have to do a water monument. So there's going to be, I'm going to be playing up a storm. At least that's the plan. And yeah, we're going to be getting all that scary stuff out of the way. Well, I guess it's not so scary. But yeah, it's just things trying to kill you. I rewatched the video on the water monument, so it should be pretty easy, is what I'm hoping. Well, not too easy. Well, yeah, it should be easy. I would call it easy. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, come on. Whatever. And yeah, once I get the prismarine, then I can breathe on the water. It's just all the stuff I want to do. So, I don't know. I don't know what. Oh, and then we're going to find the deep dark. Ooh, gosh. I know Buckleman's already found that. But that's going to be a challenge. Yeah, it's going to be a challenge. But I'm going to do it. So then I think that will be all the hard stuff in the game. Besides trying to get a wither skeleton, I mean, a wither. Kill the wither? Yeah, kill the wither. I don't know. And then I will consider myself done with Minecraft, at least this world. And then you start it all over again. Yeah. I'll be glad. Then maybe I'll just do the realm stuff. Alright, I'm just keep trying to tell myself that I'm almost done. But I don't know. Yeah. I can do it. I can do it. I just don't understand why this water does that. But I don't know. Makes me think I can walk on it, but I know I can't. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, a little bit darker than I realized. No, it's not dark. That is so pretty until the mobs come out to kill me. That's pretty. Okay. I think everything else I've built, I haven't had an issue with, which is good. Because sometimes if it involves glass, you're just out of luck. And that glass is gone unless you do the tinted, which I haven't made tinted glass yet. I want to. I just have stuff to do it. I just haven't. So it's on my to-do list. Oh, why did I put that same brick there? Not even paying attention. Put dirt. Okay, let's see if I can step this up a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. We'll do you, dirt. Oh, dirt. Boom, boom. Okay, and then, yeah, I gotta incorporate, like, some of this. And you. Dirt. Something like that. Gosh, I'm gonna need a lot of moss, and I knew I would. It's okay. It's whatever. I can do this. Okay. Need. What do I need? I need to keep going. Boom. Boom and boom and something like that. And okay. It's coming along. I never liked this cobblestone look. Ever. Oh, you know what makes, I need some brick too, because brick actually offsets this really nicely. How do I know that? Because I saw a house that Buckelman did, and it offset it really nicely. And I told myself, once I get some, what do you call that, clay, I'm gonna make some. But I was trading the clay with villagers, so I don't have any, but I will get some. All right, that's too much of that in there. I'll leave that one, this one, and we'll do you dirt. And okay. All right, so I'm just I'm not going to just put the red track anywhere because this moss is so fragile that when I break it, it'll go underneath. So we'll just do this. Okay. Alrighty, I'm making some progress, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the red track in. And it's a guessing game. I was way far off. For me, pushing the rail is not a problem, but for the minecart going by itself, I needed a lot more with redstone. Which I may not do the torches. I may do the bricks. Please don't break. Okay, good. And maybe here. I probably could have looked up how many spaces in between do you need, but I did not. Going to live dangerously. I'm eyeballing it like I do most of my stuff. Sometimes it comes out crooked because of that, but whatever. I think. Oh, the moss carpet. I'm eventually gonna put that down too. Oops, can barely see it. Because I think. Oh, I can't put track on it. No big deal. No big deal. Ooh, that was weird. Okay, so where was I? Here, and then maybe here. I'll find out eventually. Okay, so it's getting nighttime. Grab my bed, and then I'm almost done. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I am almost done, though. I think. Sort of, kind of. I should have did it over here. I'll go this way. Okay. And then, wait, how much moss do I have? 22. 22. Whoa. Yeah. I should probably just get all the moss I need, but I just, you know what? Let me try this. If I put down a carpet, will it make it for me so I don't have to go back and do it, please? No. Dang it. Okay, fine. Oh man, I don't even have. I need another pickaxe too. I think my pickaxe doesn't have mending on it, but I have some efficiency ones. I need to go check. That'd be faster. I still don't know why the water does that. Oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry. I, I don't know how I fell. Oh, I know how I fell now. Didn't mean to scare anybody. Scared myself. Okay. Where is the moss? Get over here. Okay. I know, Buckle Man. I'm sorry. I forgot that I had done that little bit over there. So, you know. Oh gosh, look at that drown trying to kill me. Oh, speaking of drown, I saw this video and I don't know if this is true. If a drown has a trident and you throw it a shell, it's supposed to drop that. Oops. No. Emo girl. Thanks for checking in and lurking. But it's supposed to drop that nautilus shell and give you its trident, its full trident. I don't know if that works or not. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna keep a chest by this one particular area, and I'm gonna try it out. Yeah, that would be cool. And then you don't have to like combine tridents, and then you can do what you need to do. Okay, I need a boat. Get my stuff before it despawns, and get the moss. Make some more moss. Get all that stuff. All that stuff. All the stuff I've been doing. Well, I hate the sound of walking on this stuff. Okay, let me get this stuff. Sorry. Gosh. How am I glitching? I mean, I guess it makes sense that I would eventually glitch. Oh, it shot me. That stupid drown is shooting me. See? I didn't glitch. You know what? Just for that, dude. Back at ya. Wow. Whoa. It's a little bit higher than. Oh, Nelly. I gotcha. Wait, where are you? Where'd it go? I don't know where it is. It's not like I can do so much underwater with a bow and arrow. Okay, fine. Fine. You want to be that way? I don't care. I think it's gone. was minding my own business. I hope it's gone. Because what do I gotta do? I gotta go. I got moss. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay. I want my stuff. Alright, I'm gonna do the moss thing again. I tried, I don't know what to do about this camel. Camel. I keep calling it a camel. It's a llama. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of driving past it, and I can't seem to do anything with it. Can't lead it away. I can't do anything. Alrighty, so this will be the... I can't say it's the last trip. Alright, I do need a cobblestone pickaxe, and... I do need a pickaxe. I have bone meal. Alright, I'm good. I really need to do some farming. I don't have time for that. I'm building stuff. Alright, Phooey, only got this. And then efficiency, but I don't need fortune. I don't want, no. Nope. Mending efficiency. But I need unbreaking. Silk touch. Oh well, I'm just stuck with that. Okay, let me go ahead and get some more bone. No, I think I'm good on the bone mill. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, let me get some more of this stuff. I still got a bed, so I'm good. I see some streamers and they say, oh, I do all my builds on stream. And they might. I'm not going to sit there and watch for 3 hours because, I work. And, sometimes you got to do other stuff. But they seem to, a lot of them who do these mega builds seem to always just have exactly the materials they need. I'm like, wait, this is survival mode and you just happen to have all the materials you need? I don't get that. So I used to try and have like all the materials I needed before stream. But I don't know. People who do watch Minecraft watch all of it. So I figured it is what it is. Come on. Okay, there we go. Come on. Where do I have to touch this stuff at? Here? Or here? There. Oh, okay. That'll work. I can't do it on that. But I can do it on that. Ah, got it. Got it. Alright, what's going on here? I watched someone I watched a little bit of him do a mega build in the Nether Fortress. Now he did have people in there helping him. But yeah, they just had like all the material they needed, I'm thinking. And they obviously needed a lot, so maybe they pre-planned it, but yeah, that's just not normal. I needed cobblestone really bad, so I was not going to put everybody through that. When I had to get it, I went and got it. Okay, that's not working. There we go. No, there we go. Break that. Do that. Okay. I hope my daughter didn't have plans for this area, because honestly, I don't know why we're digging. Darn it. Okay, I'm gonna try and get as much as I can this time. Oh, my doggy. They are old and have, I'm gonna say it wrong, esophagus problems, or what's the other thing? Um, I don't know. Collapsed tracheal, something like that. But it is what it is. Got meds and a bill to pay for. It's all good. Okay. Ooh, that sounds like the Getting Dark music. So I gotta keep an eye on that. Oh, wait. I haven't, and then another thing I haven't really done is a lush forest with oxalato and stuff. I don't know. I don't see the purpose of a laze in oxalato. Oh, good. I need coal. But since I haven't done it, it will do some, I don't know, maybe something I will try and do. One of these days just to say I did it. Not enough room to put my bed. What? I got plenty of time. So, I don't know. So, it's just things that the other Minecraft didn't have that, you know, I want to experience just because. Okay, now if I clear this out big enough, I can put my bed in here, I think. Perhaps. And perhaps not. Just don't want to risk it. If something happens and I die and I return all the way to spawn, I would not be happy. At all. Tired of using wood for charcoal. I think I'm just gonna cook with kelp from now on. Depending on how long that goes. Oh, and then I'm gonna make this automatic lava drip thingy. I think that would be a good thing. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, I got so much time. Hmm. Okay. Good enough. Alrighty. I'm going to finish. How much do I have? I have only 48. Wait, what's dying? You piece of shoe. Okay, there's that wandering trader dude. And, let's. Oh no, I need the rotten flesh. Okay, anyway, let me get back to this. I'm not thinking about a wandering trader dude right now. Just want to get my bridge done. Okay, let's go. Whoa. Okay, can I even pick up this stuff? inventory is a little bit full. What can I get rid of? Seeds. I don't need any seeds right now. Okay. How many stacks do I have now? 50? Almost 2 stacks. So let me keep going with this. And then I'll go. Oh, wait a minute. Where'd that hope come from? Ish. I think I'm gonna plug this the heck up because I'm not trying to go in a cave tonight. Remember, this is a chill. This is a chill stream. Let's see. Dang it. I could have died trying to get this moss from here. Yeah, that's not gonna work anymore. All right, we'll see what I can do here. I do want to get this coal. Wait, can I get it? Not really. I'm done trading. Wait, am I done trading the villagers for coal? I don't know. I think it's a necessity at first. But I don't like trading it to villagers. And that's another thing. I think before I leave, I will go over to the village. I put more beds in. I don't know what I was thinking. Then they started making more babies. It's just gotten out of control. So I think I'm going to make a village trading station. And then I realized that I needed more doors because all the villagers were trying to go through one set of doors and it just wasn't working. So hopefully adding the other set of doors makes it better. Okay, what you gonna do? I don't want it to go any lower. Because there's a cave under there. I want to get is a little bit more. Okay, just gotta be careful. I think out of all the mobs, in the 1.19, not sure, but I think the warden is going to be the one that probably scares me the most. I'm not, only because I'm not clear on when you can get shriekers, can you get you know, what you can get with a pickaxe, what you can't, what makes noise, I don't know. So I don't know. More videos that I'll have to watch. I don't mind being prepared, that's for sure. Okay, let's see if I can just get the rest of this and then I'll be done with my bridge tonight. Go over to the village and end it out and read out to somebody. Yeah. I think I made a lot of progress. Whoa. I almost died again. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but I almost died. Doesn't look like it's much of a cave, more like a ravine type thing. but it's still someplace I don't want to go right now. So I am not going to be getting any more moss from here, probably. All right, let's do this thing called bridge. Okay. That's the only thing about moss. You just, trying to make it. You just got to have a good place to do so. Alrighty. I also need my bed, so what am I going to give up? Well, nothing. Let me put this in here. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. I know I have that other bed over there, but you never can be too sure. You can never have too many. Where's oh dang. Why they gotta be in my boat? What you got anyway? My chest boat too. Nothing I want. Okay, there we go. All right, we'll see how far I get. I think I made really good progress. Oh, the dolphins still want to show me a treasure. I don't know why, and I'm not trying to do that right now. Thank you. I don't. Oh my gosh, is my pickaxe gonna break already? Okay, no, I got another one. I was gonna say. All right. All right. Let me get things set up the way they're supposed to be. Boom, 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 and then I need a pickaxe, and then I need maybe some pack mud and maybe some dirt. That'll work. Okay. Any day. Any day now. Okay. Yeah, and as far as I know, I'm done having to really go into the nether for now. I mean, there's this one area that I can't seem to get past for some reason. But I'm going to wait for my daughter. And I watch everything behave when she gets here. That's okay. Oh, I hate when I do that. Oh, sun's going down. Getting tired of working in 10-minute increments, Minecraft. Really. But I guess they had to do something, right? Okay, one more row. I don't even know why I have to make this 5. I guess because I plan on putting a bunch of flowers and stuff around, so 3 would have been good enough, but no. I had to go big or go home. Boom, boom, here. Dirt. Something like that and that. All right, how much we got? Making progress. So I got stack and a half. So I'm doing pretty decent. Okay. So I did red track. Boom, boom, boom here. And then we'll put one of these. Again, guessing. Oops. Nope. All right. So I've got, let me calculate, blah, 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 blah. So I can do probably, let me grab my bed. Yeah, this is going to look nice. And once I get some brick too. I'll put it there. Okay. Okay. And we will start this way. I couldn't remember. So a lot of the enchantments you want, like efficiency, not efficiency, but I need unbreaking, and I can't remember how to get that. I don't know if that's with fishing, with a villager. I have to Google it because I don't remember. But if it's with a villager, I certainly haven't been lucky enough to get it. So I definitely need that so that I could do all this enchanting and keep my tools and stuff like that. And I think my son just left after coming home and being home all of 10 minutes. That's okay. He had plans tonight. He already told me about it, so that's all good. Just be safe, kiddo. He usually is. He's a good kid. I don't know if I said, but so on a whim, I don't know if you call it a whim, but I decided to make sure I had all socials, like, with minermom. And so I made a Facebook page. And then, they say, oh, do an ad. So I decided to do an ad. And then the next thing I know, they're like, oh, your page doesn't align with us. And it's blocked right now. Only you can see it. I'm like, what the heck? It's Minecraft. So I've been Googling, like, how long does it take for someone to check it out? And, it's probably just like a bot, like just some type of bot. Blueberry 98, happy birthday. I thought you would be streaming into the wee hours. I hope you had a great stream. But yeah, so my Facebook is kind of blocked for now, and I don't care. I'll figure it out later. But I'm so glad I got to check in on you and meet you because I hadn't met you yet. So I know we've chatted a bit, and blueberries from the blueberry farm community, which I need to put all that in my panels. So much to do, so little time. One of these days. Every time I sit down and do things like that, and I, put some, I support streamers, I get so caught up in them that I'm sitting there, literally watching them when I'm planning on doing other stuff. And I'm like, okay, okay, I'll just watch for another 20 minutes. Okay, another hour. And that's how it was today. Always fun. Okay, I gotta increase your emojis though, because I can't see. Oh, let's go. Okay. Ooh, I had to make that really big. I like it. I like it. Awesome. Yeah, we're doing a chill stream tonight because I don't want any nonsense. So I'm building. I'm rebuilding. I'm tearing down and I'm building. And there's drowns that are just below me trying to kill me. Okay, so. Okay, almost done. When this runs out, I consider myself done with the bridge today. But I did make a lot of progress in my eyes. Alright. Nope. We'll just do that. And then maybe here. Something like that. Okay, and then I'll just finish this row. Ish. Okay. Alrighty, I kind of like that. Where's my boat? Because I really need to get my stuff. There we go. A real non-scary person would just jump right in the water and get this. But I know there's drown down there and they got tridents. And I'm not trying to... Nah. I don't want any nonsense tonight, so I'm gonna go get my boat. I'm gonna go that route. Don't judge me. That thing was still hitting me in the boat with a trident earlier, so... I'll move dolphins. Wait, what happened to my stuff? Did it despawn already? Oh, that's what I get. Well, it's just cobblestone. Just a resource I don't have too much of. Wow, that's what I get. No big deal. Alright, so I got this much, and when this much is done, village time, and checking out. Let's see. Might as well do some trek. Boom. Goodness. I hate having to switch everything all the time. Boom, boom, boom. This part is easy. Nothing's trying to kill me. Okay, so I have the sun going down, and then I have 48. Yeah, so I got this. I have just enough. Just enough for whatever. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost done. It'll be done next week. It'll be done. Yeah. Soon. Okay. I worry because the drown can get you at dusk. Let me get the shovel out the way and get my bed. And I'll put my bed here. Alright, so I'm just going to do this much, I think. Yeah, that should be good. We will do here. Oop, I hear drown. I didn't know what they were called for so long. I just called them gurglers because that's the sound they make. That's what they should have called them, gurglers. Yeah. I hate gurglers. I mean, drown. I hate them. Okay. Parted the sea again. I don't know how I did that, but I did. I'll do this and boom. Whoa. All right. Before something knocks me off, let me get back. I think I'm going out two, something like that. Darn, didn't go out enough. Okay. I better fill this in case I fall through and scare everybody. The Raging Bacon. How are you? It's been a minute since yeah, I know. It's been a minute. That's what I was gonna say. Uh how are you doing? Yeah, I'm live and taking it easy. At least that's what I'm telling myself because I don't want any nonsense going on in my stream. I don't want any nonsense. I'll be going to a Woodland Mansion soon. Okay, I have 4, but I need them to make more moss, so that's not too bad. Alright, so I'm just going to grab my boat and get this stuff before it despawns, go over to the village and see what's going on over there, and then that'll be that. I'm not jumping in. I don't care. Where's my other boat? There it is. Oops. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at the chat and I fell into the water. So sorry. There's just something about this water that I don't want to go in. All right. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. I do want this boat though. All right. Whew. Man, if I had to swim these channels here. You know, I've got Frostwalker boots. I should probably. Nah, I don't think it'll let me build any better. Okay. So I'm gonna put this stuff back, check on the villagers, and yeah, see what's going on, because they're just making way too many babies and stuff. But it's my fault, like I said. I didn't feed them. but I put more beds down. All right, so do that. Maybe some of this, and I guess a tree, and maybe that one, and definitely the track on this one. Okay, I'm pretty